57% of the world have a very defined head center. Why should you care? This is one of the motors in human design. Now, that means that 43% of the population has an undefined head center. Why should you care? People that have defined head centers, they remember details. They don't forget things. Their ideas are their own. Very, very confident in who they are, what they stand for, what they believe. People that have undefined head centers, they don't really remember the details as much. They remember kind of like what was happening, how the experience impacted them, but they might not remember people's names. They might not remember how to make this recipe, even though they've made it like 50 times before. Because it's a pressure center, a motor, they always feel the pressure to have better thoughts, that they need to think differently, that somehow they should have come up with that, or why aren't they feeling so grounded in their own beliefs? Why is it that this person seems to really know what they're talking about, but maybe I'm not as clear? And when you have an open head center, you are literally taking on other people's beliefs and amplifying them and thoughts, amplifying them to the world. And sometimes it can get a bit difficult to decide which ones are actually yours and which ones you're like picking up on. And where I see this really play out is between partners. So if one partner is an undefined head center and one partner is defined, they're probably arguing about how someone forgot something at the grocery store. They're probably nitpicking at each other, like, how can you forget how to make this? You make this all the time. They're probably feeling like insecure, the one that has the open head center, because they're in rooms, they're on calls with people that they work with, realizing maybe I don't know as much as I need to, or maybe I need to make my language sound like more professional. And it's like, no, you're just actually taking in other people's really concrete ideas because they're defined and you're just amplifying them. And as a society, you have been conditioned to believe that if you don't have your own thoughts, if you can't come up with your own thoughts, then somehow you are bad. And that's not the case at all. It's actually, you're just built completely differently.